Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I went and rented Swallow on Amazon Prime, getting a chance to take in some newer films that I would have hoped to have seen in theaters, but are getting released on demand and streaming. And it's now time to talk about this really uncomfortable horror thriller called Swallow. And it's about a woman, played by Haley Bennett, who deals with this condition, pica, where she swallows things. All kinds of different things. And some of these things are sharp. Some of these things are really uncomfortable to watch somebody swallow. And I got a little queasy a couple of times, and in terms of those scenes, this is really effective in unnerving you. Really is. And I think this film does a great job of building that tension because it is methodical and very particular about how this film unfolds each scene. And the director, Carlo Mirabella Davis, does such a fantastic job of building that tension. It's a slow burn. This film really is a slow burn. Each scene takes its time to build that perfect point where you're just like, oh no, is she going to do that? Ugh. And where I feel like my thought so far might be misleading, that this is just a gross out kind of film. This film is so much more than that, and it's a lot deeper in terms of this woman. She's newly pregnant housewife to this very rich husband from a very rich family. He's played by Austin Stowell. And what this film really deals with is the idea of this woman who has this baggage and has to hide it and compartmentalize it. And it's kind of like building into this condition as she deals with, she doesn't really fit into this lifestyle that her husband has, these expectations, this upper class society, and she has some dark past. And this film takes the time to really dig down, and Haley Bennett gives a fantastic performance. She gives it her all in this film, and you can see it underneath, and you can see the discomfort, and she plays this physical discomfort and the emotional discomfort so well in this film. And being able to follow this woman on this journey of pain through what she's doing to herself, but what she's trying to find in herself as a person. How'd she get here? And to be okay with herself. Because she has a dark past in regards to her parents. And she doesn't really fit into this squeaky clean family she married into. And it's tough. It's just as hard to watch the things that she's forced to do in this very obvious abusive relationship as it is to watch the things that she does to herself physically because of this disorder. So this film has a lot more to give, and it's a very powerful film about that, like really trying to confront this deeper level concern that's manifesting in this hard to watch condition that she has in this film. And if you're just looking for like this gross out horror film, Swallow might not exactly be for you. And the thing is, it might be hard for you to take in the drama because you're too busy being confronted with that gross out kind of those scenes in this film. If you can stand it, the drama and the character development and this journey this woman goes through and this performance by Haley Bennett is so worth it, on top of what's being offered in terms of those genre kind of thrills. Overall, I think this is a really great film, and I'm really glad I got to check out Swallow. I rented on Amazon Prime, like I mentioned, and really give this film a chance and support it. This is one of the best films I've seen so far of 2020. It's definitely up there in my top 10 right now. I've seen about 60 films of 2020, so this is definitely one that stands out. So give it a chance. Let me know what you think. Maybe you completely turned off by this, or maybe it's like this really didn't connect with you, but let me know your thoughts. Let's talk some movies. And thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.